how much can a wood stud hold if a wood stud could hold wood? All right, you think about that, or maybe not. Okay, so we're going to go in the weeds on how much will a stud hold. So first off, you have to know this is the x-axis in engineering. This is x, this is y, and this is z. And so all lumber fails in the x-axis. What does that mean? That means that when you put an axial load, like your roof load, snow load, whatever that load ends up being on top of it, sooner or later, because this isn't very wide, that lumber will deflect out of that x-axis, and it'll deflect out of plane or snap or break or do something. And so number two lumber studs, for the most part, in a 2x4, they're certified to hold 900 pounds before they give way. A 2x6 like this one, typically 2,200 pounds roughly. If this 2x6 was LSL or LVL, that's 3,500 to 4,500 pounds. So how do you make it hold more? Like you're building a house with a big, huge hip set, and it has a snow load coming down, and on the corner where the hip comes together, there's 10,000 pounds coming down on that post, on that members. And lots of times they put 5-6 studs in the corner right there, and you could just feel the heat and cold transfer right through it. So when we made the T-stud, which I don't have one out here, I turned the one member perpendicular, and the other one is uninsulated. This is the flange, the spline on the uninsulated. And in the R19, we have two parallel cords. They run the same direction, but they have a bar joist. They have a truss system that runs in between. So here's the beauty of it is we stop the ability of the board to be able to deflect in the x-axis. So I have a lot of knowledge at this. This is why I invented the TwinBeam technology. So this is the x-axis, this is the y. And in a full-on axial compression test, that right there held 27,000 pounds because we stopped the ability of it to fail in X or Y. And the only way we failed was in Z, going fiber upon fiber, going straight down. That's how we got the structural capacity through the roof. So to hold up that hip set, that's just two studs. The plates crush first because that's parallel to grain or perpendicular to grain, depending upon how you do them, and that's a whole nother subject. So because I invented all the T-stud products, I learned all the engineering principles of how to design a stud and how to build 8-story buildings or 5-story buildings, 6 in Canada. Even the bottom floor, we're still 24 inches on center because we figured out how to make studs hold an awful lot of wood.